Chair for the Practical Nursing Program. I would like to welcome our faculty, administration, family, and friends, and of course our graduates, to our 8th Practical Nursing Training and Graduation Ceremony for the Hunter Business School Medford campus. I am incredibly honored to speak tonight on this special occasion. This graduation is a tremendous accomplishment, and it represents all your hard work, your perseverance, and dedication over the past 11 months. Your instructors and I are tremendously proud of each and every one of you. Before we continue, I'd like to take a moment to thank those who make this program and this evening possible. Thank you to Mr. Jay Fund, President of Hunter Business School, Mr. Chuck Kopp, Medford Campus Director, Mrs. Tracy Milletter, Director of Education. I also like to thank Janet Chiafello, Director of Admissions, and her amazing team, Dana Smith, Director of Career Services, and her dedicated staff, and a very special thank you to everyone who worked behind the scenes to help prepare tonight. Your efforts do not go unnoticed. A heartfelt thank you goes to Jackie Rudyard, our admissions representative for the LPN program. We have great students because of your hard work, your belief in our mission, and your unwavering support for our students and staff all year round. I cannot thank you enough. And finally, to my incredible faculty, Ariella Warner, Christine LaMonica, Donna Hill, Sandy Campos, Dr. Jessica Travers, Gail Santos, Jamara Ramin, Chris Vitarella, Chris Utano, Rosalie Schneider. I don't know what I would do without you all. Your knowledge, passion, and commitment to our students and this program is the foundation upon which their success has been built. Mr. Jay Fund, President of Hunter Business School.
Thank you, Tony Lynn, for introducing me to you all, and most importantly for doing such a great job in educating our students, not only this group of students, but the students after you and before you. The most important thing I want to talk about tonight is the perseverance, and I think Tony Lynn talked about it a little bit, and it's important. Over the years, and sometimes when I talk with students, as you know, the students, when they entered school, they had to take this test called the TEAS test. And that's a 3-hour test in front of a computer. Now, we've all been out of school for a period of time, and when you have to subject yourself to 3 hours in front of a computer, it's a task. It's a real difficult thing to do. We probably test 200 students to fill a classroom of 20. So that means that you people were the top 10% of the group. So you should be very proud of yourselves and the ability that you have there. Which brings me to the other part. When I sit and talk with students about how they were in school, and why is it sometimes that their grades dip a little bit, it's not because of an intellectual issue. It's because of outside factors that come into effect. And I want to thank the people out here, and also thank you also, to say, I'm going to get past this. I'm going to take this problem, make it a challenge, and step up each time I have a problem. The interesting thing you have to know about every person that's an employee of Hunter Business School does not have a trajectory of success all the way. Everybody has had success with failures. We all fail a little bit, we take those failures and we step on it and we use it to go forward with it. And that's what you've learned, I think, in the last 10 or 11 months at Hunter and being in this program, is that it wasn't an easy thing. It was challenging. But every time you sort of like got knocked down a little bit, you said, I'm not going to let this take me down. I'm going to show everybody that I can do it. All right? So the success today is you're all graduating today, you're all finishing on the finish line together. Without you as a group, without groups, without working together, nobody would be successful. You all had your friendships, and they've grown. Remember going back to the first day of school, you looked to your left, you looked to your right, and said, I don't know these people. I don't think I'm going to like these people. But after 1,332 hours, that has changed. You've all learned to work together. You may not have loved each other, but you've worked together and found good things in each one of you, which is important. Which brings me to the last part of the job. So will put their hands out and ask you for any type of allowance. This is the last time they're going to be using your Easy Pass or your phone plan, all right? These men and women are going to be so successful in the future. You're going to get wonderful jobs, and this is only the beginning step. Graduation doesn't mean the end. It means you're graduating to the next level. And the next level is career-wise and also economically. The last thing I want to thank again are the teachers that are sitting here very much smiling. You know why they're smiling? Because you're gone. But I hear this was a great class. You know why? Because you didn't know me. You don't really know me. Okay? Usually when classes know me, we have a little bit this and that. But this one, I didn't hear that. So it was really very nice. And I'm very happy. And thank you, staff, for doing such a wonderful job. The last group of people I want to thank are you in the audience. Without you, these people would not be here. They complained, they whined, they said, no, you don't understand, these teachers are horrible, the life is horrible, everything is horrible. Well, 10% is right. They were successful. Tonight they're smiling. When I came in, I was greeted by a couple of people, and they were smiling from cheek to cheek. Right? That's a wonderful thing, a wonderful accomplishment. Congratulations, and thank you all again for coming.
Now I would like to welcome Chuck Cott, Medford Campus Director, to the podium.
Thank you, and congratulations. It is my honor to introduce a very special guest. We have Assemblywoman Rebecca Cassay, who proudly represents the New York 4th Assembly District here in Suffolk County. Since taking office, Assemblywoman Cassay has worked tirelessly on behalf of Long Island families. She has championed legislation to modernize and electrify the Port Jefferson branch of the Long Island Railroad, secured support for cleaner water through septic system reforms, and has been a strong advocate for environmental stewardship, community development, and expanding local opportunity. She also serves on several key Assembly committees, including environmental conservation, economic development, and job creation, small business, and local governments. Today, Assemblywoman Cassay is here to celebrate each of you. Our Hunter Business School practical nurse graduates. Each of you has chosen a path of service that requires compassion, resilience, and courage in completing this program. You have proven not only your knowledge and skill, but also your ability to persevere through challenges and to meet the needs of others. As you move forward into the noble profession, know that your work will change lives. You will bring comfort in times of pain, reassurance in moments of uncertainty, and hope to families across our community. Your graduation is not just an ending, it is the beginning of a journey of impact, purpose, and leadership. Assemblywoman Cassay is proud to celebrate your success and to recognize the vital role you will play in strengthening our healthcare system and our communities. So please join me in welcoming Assemblywoman Rebecca Cassay.
Thank you all. Thank you so much. And from the very bottom of my heart, thank you all for choosing this career. On behalf of all of the residents of New York State and the New York State Assembly, it's an honor to be here, and it's an honor to be standing beside this class who will go and fill an enormous need here in the state of New York. I am a freshman legislator. It has been an honor to serve so far, and up in Albany when we're in session, I'd like to share with you about Tuesdays. So Tuesdays are advocacy days up in Albany. And we have folks from all different professions, all different careers coming up to Albany, to the state capitol, to tell us about the issues in their career path. And it has been so eye-opening to hear from everyone, whether it's teachers, or labor, different fields, but the nurses are some of the most interesting, heartbreaking, and inspiring stories that I get to sit and be witness to as they travel up to Albany and tell me their stories. And so I'll share with you one, and keep in mind, I'm gonna have an ask at the end of this of you. So one of my Tuesdays, I was sitting in my office, and we had a group of nurses come in. They worked at the ER in Manhattan, and they told me about the issue of workplace violence. Not to scare you, it's too late, you're already in it, sorry. But this is, all kidding aside, such a serious issue, especially in ERs, but throughout the healthcare systems, where nurses, professionals in the medical field, will be assaulted by patients, and there's very little recourse, and it's very difficult to report these instances. And so here we're asking you to work tireless hours to stay chipper and cheery, and if someone is violent towards you, well, it's just part of your job. And that's not right. And so we had one group of nurses come in and tell a story about how there was a patient who would frequently come to the ER and almost every time assault one of the nurses. And they would call the cops, and the cop would come in and say, what do you want me to do about it? It's just part of the job. And then one day that same patient left the ER, was discharged, went out to the street, and assaulted a cop that happened to be that very same cop. And you know, it's not part of his job. And so that person was arrested and had to have recourse for their violence. And that stark contrast, that story stuck with me. And so that inspired me to look more into it, look into what legislation is being proposed to protect you, to make sure that the stories stop. I don't want to hear a story like that again, because there is retribution for folks who are taking out anger or upset at you in a violent way. And so I looked and found the Hospital and Nursing Home Workplace Violence Prevention Act that was put forward, the Healthcare Worker Victim Statement at the Workplace Act that was put forward, to make sure that we're taking steps in New York State to help you be protected in your job and not have you be in fear. Because I have nurses come in and say, I almost quit my job because I don't want to keep showing up and finding this. And so for me to be sitting in my seat, it's such a privilege to hear these stories and have the opportunity to be one of the 150 assembly members in New York State to work on legislation like this, so that you who are entering the field or those who have been in the field for a long time can have their voices heard and be protected while you're doing truly life-saving work in all of our communities for our families. One of the other big issues that we talk about a lot up in Albany is staffing ratios. Has this come across your desk yet? Yep. So I think you'll feel it too strongly, and hopefully less strongly over the years as we work on it and as wonderful folks like you step up into the profession. But there are issues where there's too many patients to a nurse or a doctor. There's forced overtime. There's all of these issues that I cannot sleep with a good conscience saying that I'm not working very hard to protect you and improve these issues, because as I say to every family member or all of my colleagues who haven't quite gotten on board with this, I said, like it or not, our family members end up in the hospital or in healthcare situations. We'll end up there. And do you want your family member, yourself, to be taken care of by a tired nurse? Someone who's been forced to come on overtime, someone who's only has 4 minutes to spend with you because that's it, and then they have to move on. No, you are here with a full heart and all the skills that you've built, and patients really need your skills and the time that they require from you and your full attention. And so we're working on those staffing ratios to make sure that everyone who comes for your services can be provided with those services without you feeling like you're stretched far too thin. And it is a safety in the workplace issue as well. So we continue to work on that. So that's my technical government talk. So I guess the ask at the end of it, and sort of what I'm leading up to here, is that you have a very important perspective and voice now. You already have it with your many, many, many hours of training. And as you jump into these incredible careers, you're going to have experiences that I might hear about up in Albany. You yourselves might come up and tell me about something that you've identified, or a group, you and your colleagues have said, listen, I see a pattern here, or I see something that's just not working, and there's no New York State law, or the New York State law that exists is not helping in this situation. And I need you to come up and tell me, whether it's in Albany, via email, myself, or any of the other policymakers, I need you to use your perspective and your voice to protect yourselves, further protect your patients, protect your colleagues, and really make the recruitment and retention of the nursing workforce more successful for us, and of course, your well-being being number one here. So my ask of you, and then hopefully with the support of your friends and family, will be to be involved, use that perspective, use your voice for bettering this profession and the state at large. So I thank you in advance for doing so, and look forward to hearing from you throughout this. But in the moment here, celebrating what you've just accomplished, just want you to look around. As the president was saying, you have so many colleagues here already that you've built, friends and family who are here to support you. You are never alone in the work that you're doing. And I have many friends who are nurses. I've heard the fatigue in their voices, the stress sometimes, and I'm proud to be one of their people in their support systems. Please lean on people, reach out. Don't feel like you have to be the hero and handle it alone. It's a very stressful profession, and I am, again, so grateful that you're stepping up to it, because you have the opportunity every day to change people's lives. This is such an intimate career, to be working with individuals, often in their most stressful times, working with their family members who are looking to you for hope, for support, for answers, and sometimes the only thing you could do is hold space with them if they're mourning, or if they're navigating some very difficult news. And that in and of itself, to go into this career, is hugely heroic. And so I thank you for that as well. And just encourage you to take care of yourselves. Take care of yourselves and take care of each other. If you have nothing left in you, you have nothing left to give. So even, I imagine all of you are givers in that sense. You want to make the world a better place, but you have to fill up your own hearts so that you could always leave with empathy and have so much to give to the patients who are looking to you for that support, both technical and emotional. So when you figure out how to take care of yourself before others, please tell me. And we're in it together as far as serving our communities. You'll be tired, patients will test you, but again, you have this incredible support system here, and so many people who are proud of you, including myself, truly, truly proud and grateful. And if I say I hope maybe not to encounter you, it would only be because I try to avoid medical situations myself, but would be very proud to see any of you in a doctor's office or visiting at a nursing home and saying, hey, this is one of our graduates, and we're so proud to have them here. So with that, congratulations, and I'm so happy to be celebrating with you, with your families, with your teachers. This really, it takes a village to make this happen, and we look forward to supporting you in your next steps, and I look forward to hearing from you as we continue making New York safer and better for everyone in it. Thank you.
Before we take a seat, on behalf of Hunter Business School, if I could just bring you up here and present you with this word of appreciation. We do appreciate your coming here this evening, and thank you. And I'll turn it over to Tony. Oh, did you want to present the award?
So I have one of my constituents, actually, is one of the graduates. So please forgive me if I say your name incorrectly. Wawensky. Member of our district, so thank you.
call upon Donna Hill, Chris Federella, Chris Tutano, and Sandy Campos to present the class superlatives.
These are our superlatives. First of all, congratulations. I'm so proud of each and every one of you. Who is the most likely to be a charge nurse? Erica Castillo. Who is most likely to be the unit's caffeine addict? Jay Malone. Who is most likely to be a nursing instructor? Amanda Logan. Who is most likely to diagnose themselves daily? Lauren Dwyer. Who is most likely to get the RN first? Dominique. Who is most likely to be the unit mom? Giselle Bright. Who is most likely to be the unit dad? Victor Webley. Who is most likely to start singing to their patients? Catherine Polino. Who is most likely to be a PTO princess? Amor Carruthers. Who is most likely to be the tough love nurse? Crystal Pearson. Who is most likely to conquer the night shift? Michael Francis Velasquez. Who is most likely to have perfect attendance? Ashley Santos. Who is most likely to cry with their patients? Cheryl Osgood. to become a TikTok trending nurse? Pamela Santiago. Who is most likely to be a travel nurse? Odalis Lago. Who is most likely to be the adrenaline junkie nurse? Giovanna Mangona. Likely to be a scrub fashionista? Eileen Figueroa Fuentes. Who is most likely to become a doctor? Catherine Lova Rodriguez. To just bring one pen for their 12-hour shift? Wowinski. Who is most likely to go on a shopping spree with their first nursing paycheck? Crystal Gonzalez.
Pinning ceremony, Dr. Travis, Mrs. Hill to pin the students. Rosalie Schneider didn't hand out the candle.
Pinning ceremony significance. The pinning ceremony was a time-honored nursing school tradition. It signifies the official initiation into the brotherhood and sisterhood of nurses. The modern ceremony dates back to the 1860s when Florence Nightingale was awarded the Red Cross of St. George in recognition for her tireless service to the injured in the Crimean War. To share the honor, she in turn presented a medal to her brightest graduates. By 1916, the practice of pinning new graduates was standard throughout the United States. Please come up when I call your name. Giselle Bright, to be pinned by Mrs. Stirk. Gabriel Carreri, registered nurse. Cheryl Androvic, to be pinned by her niece Nicole Siganga, registered nurse. Catherine Colino, to be pinned by her mother Catherine Murray, LPN, and her sister Kelly Roberts, RN. Crystal Person, to be pinned by Mrs. Hill. Pamela Santiago, to be pinned by Mrs. Hill. Ashley Santos, to be pinned by Mrs. Sturk. Michael Francis Velasco, to be pinned by his wife Tiffany Ann Shula. And Victor Webley, to be pinned by his daughter Amoy Webley, registered nurse. Graduates, if you would please stand and read the nursing pledge with me. In the full knowledge of the task I am undertaking, I promise to take care of the sick with all the skill and understanding I possess, without regard to race, creed, color, politics, or social status, sparing no effort to conserve life, to alleviate suffering, and promote health. Please light your candles.
Logan to the podium with this special honor.
Hey everyone. First I'd like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. I had a speech prepared, but I think it's time to speak from the heart. What a fantastic group this was. I've never met more of a hard-working group in my entire life. Everybody's so different and so diverse and come from so many different backgrounds. And it's just amazing to see everyone, come together united and just thrive as a unit. And that's so powerful and that's so important for nursing. Because that's what we need. We need people that work together and just become a little family, even though we had our own, tiffs. but really, another round of applause for these people. I'd like to thank my family, my beautiful family. Thank you guys so much. Damn it. I wouldn't be standing here without you guys, supporting me emotionally and financially. Thank you very much. While I crawled my way through this program, your positivity and encouragement kept me fueled and motivated. So thank you for putting up with me while I had to isolate myself for a year. I felt like a president during wartime. It was serious. I'd also like to thank our wonderful instructors. You guys have paved such a concrete foundation for us to become successful and safe practicing nurses. You guys are amazing. You taught us how to be good people as well. You showed what real emotion and caring people look like. And I hope everybody takes that home with them. We really appreciate you, and I love you guys. You guys are great. A big thank you to my mentor, Ms. Zirk, who has been there for me every step and every tear of the way. You taught me how to be a great nurse and a great leader. My admiration for you has pushed me to become the person I am today. You showed me what a dedicated, hardworking nurse looks like. Thank you for everything. A special thank you to my friends who suffered through this program with me. Thank you for carrying me when I couldn't pick myself up anymore. I couldn't have done it without you guys. I have one more part, I promise. My best friend Erica helped me write this part. It's in Spanish, so if I make lots of mistakes, I apologize dearly. I'm really trying. Yo quiero poner atención a las familias que hablan español. Sus hijos, amigos y familiares han trabajado doble para estar aquí. El trabajo y dedicación que ellos han hecho es algo para celebrar hoy con ustedes. Ellos me han inspirado a mí todos los días y ustedes deben de estar muy orgullosos de ellos como yo me siento hoy en día. Muchas gracias por su tiempo.
Thank you, Amanda. That was an amazing speech. So I'd like to call up our class salutatorian, Ms. Ashley Santos, to the podium. Good evening.
discovered resilience, friendship, and a deeper passion for caring for others. We could not have done this alone. To our families, friends, and loved ones, thank you for your patience, encouragement, and understanding when we were too busy, too stressed, or too tired to be fully present. You encouraged us when we doubted ourselves, supported us when we were overwhelmed, and celebrate us in our victories, big and small. To our faculty and teachers, thank you for challenging us to think critically, for reminding us the importance of compassion, and for pushing us to grow not just as students, but as future nurses. You shaped our knowledge and strengthened our confidence, and your impact will follow us into every patient room, every shift, and every step of our careers. Today, as we celebrate, we are not just closing a chapter, we are opening a new one. From this point forward, we are nurses. Nurses who will advocate, comfort, educate, and heal. Nurses who will make a difference in the lives of strangers at their most vulnerable moments. Congratulations to each and every one of us, and our journey is just beginning, and the best is yet to come.
Take a deep breath. Let this moment sink in. You made it. In just under a year, you have transformed not only academically, but personally. You entered this program with determination, and you leave tonight with more than just a diploma. Cheryl, don't make me cry.
Cry if you need to.
You leave as nurses, capable, compassionate, and courageous. We know that for some of you, this past year has been your proudest accomplishment, along with being the hardest thing you have ever done. There were long nights, early mornings, difficult exams, and demanding clinicals. You pushed through fatigue, doubt, and sacrifice, and still, you never gave up. I wouldn't lie to you. You've learned how to take vitals and how to take initiative. You've learned how to assess symptoms and how to assess situations. But more than anything, you've learned what it means to care, to truly care, in moments when people need it in the most. But as a new nurse, once you start your shifts, we think you will understand the saying that it's certainly easier to become a nurse than it is to become a good nurse. Schools may be shifting away from care plans and nursing diagnoses, but we should always go back to NSG 101, our fundamentals, and practice the very basics of our caring profession. So here are some of the most important basics we hope you will practice in your new career. Be kind to everyone, it's just good karma. Smile even when masked, it's infectious and will give your soul a lift. Show up. Opportunities will present themselves to you only if you are there. Don't be late. I've been preaching this for a year now. Really, guys, don't be late. Even if it means buying a few new alarm clocks. Ask questions. Try, what's the plan for this patient? At every huddle. This isn't the NCLEX. This is the real world. It's really important to identify which patient you should see first. Listen to understand. This means don't interrupt when someone is talking. Practice honesty. Hang out with the most respected nurses on your unit. You might absorb their knowledge and skills just by osmosis. Follow instructions carefully. There really is a reason why there are 11 rights of medication safety. Sit down with your patient once a shift. Ask, is there anything I could do for you? I have the time. This right here is why you decided to go into nursing. Trust your instincts. If you feel you should check a patient one more time, you probably should. And most importantly, when in doubt, perform hand hygiene. Even if it's just to buy yourself 20 seconds to think. You have been a very special cohort for us. It's been a real pleasure teaching you and watching you recite our Nurses Pledge. We are so excited join us as our new colleagues. Before we proceed, I would like to have the class of 2409 stand up. Now think of your families, your friends, and how they took care of you throughout this strenuous year. I ask you to please applaud your loved ones here. Thank you, family, friends, and loved ones. They couldn't do it without you guys. All right, you guys can sit down. We will now present our graduates with their diplomas. Jackie Roger, Christine LaMonica, Dr. Travers, Mr. Romaine, please come forward.
All right. Giselle Bright. Dominique Calderon. Erica Castillo.
is not easy. Did anyone tell you that? Wait. It takes heart, it takes grit, and every single one of you has proven that you have both. You are now part of a profession that is deeply humane. It's not just about knowledge, it's about connection. It's about holding someone's hand when they're afraid. It's about advocating when no one else will. It's about being the calm in the chaos, and there will be a lot of chaos. You may not remember every lab value, but you will remember your first patient who looked at you and said, "Thank you for being here." And they will remember you. You are walking into a world that needs your heart, your strength, and your voice. The challenges ahead are real, but so is your readiness. You are prepared, not just because of what you've learned, but because of who you've become. So go forward boldly. Let your compassion be your compass. Let your resilience carry you. Let your light shine in every room you walk into. And never, ever forget why you started. Remember my voice for any of those hard days that may come ahead. You got this. Class of 2409, we are so proud of you. If you guys can please stand. All our best wishes and love to each of you. I now present to all of you the graduating LPN class of September 2025. You may move your tassels to the left. Congratulations.